What's up, guys? Rambier here. If you find any of the stuff here helpful or useful, as always, please do like, comment, subscribe, share. It means a lot. But faster fat loss. One of the things that a lot of the people in the fitness world have done over the last 10 years, and overall this is good, is really share the value of doing things slower with a longer time frame. And that's good because this is put into the minds of people, like, if they really want it to work, they should do it slow. They should not expect they shouldn't try to lose 30 pounds in 30 days or whatever craziness. Now, that being said, I think that fast fat loss in and of itself is not a negative thing. I think in the hands of most people with their operating systems, faulty operating systems, that it's not the best thing for most people to do. But if you have the tools and the frameworks, I don't see why you wouldn't take advantage of faster progress. And so I'm going to share a couple of things about how you actually do that. And before I get into that, I'll share with you, like, my first, I never had a lot of fat to begin with, but I did get up to about 40 pounds of fat, being overweight, when I was trying to get bigger back in 2014 or 2015. And to get those 40 pounds off, we took it nice and slow, and it took me 6 months, but I went from 185 pounds, which had no definition, I had a big old belly, down to 147 and shredded. So a lot of the pictures that you see is I got back down to that. This is 40 pounds of fat loss over 6 months. In one perspective, if you carefully think about it, and by the way, never regained it. From one perspective, that's pretty fast, because most people who have been struggling to lose 40 pounds or 30 pounds or 50 pounds, they've been struggling for decades. Granted, I already knew what I was doing, and the day I hit 185, I'll tell you, I remember stepping on the scale, hitting 185. I was like, damn. I messaged my coach right away, and I was like, Coach, I'm done. I'm ready to, I can't be like this. This does not feel good anymore. My clothes were not, they didn't fit good. I was wearing all these baggy things, so I didn't feel my belly and my, waistband or pants. I had to buy all new pants. And so, after that point, anytime that I never got 40 pounds overweight, but I like fast results. For most people, it's what you can do in 6 months, you can lose 40, 50 pounds and keep it off forever. That's fast. Okay. But seeing quick momentum, quick wins is so beneficial, especially if you're doing it on your own. It's very difficult because you can't see your blind spots. You can't think beyond the way that you already think. So it's a dangerous thing to try on your own, because most people, they don't have the emotional bandwidth or awareness to monitor and check themselves. Okay. Even the best people, like one of my clients right now, super smart guy. He works in tech, really on top of his shit, really, organized and disciplined, et cetera, but he had never been able to figure out how to lose, that last, 20, 25 pounds of fat, so that he could actually see definition and abs and all that. And so within 5.5 weeks, we lost 12 pounds. That's huge. This is a very smart guy. He saw the numbers fluctuate or not move to the way that he was expecting, and he was like, oh, okay, I'm going to lower my numbers so I can adjust and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, we're not going to do that. And I'll explain to you why. his perspective was not helpful to him. He did not have the full context and awareness. So that's why I'm saying, like, even if you're very smart, like, this is why the best people and everything, they have, you know, coaches and cornermen, because you can't see all your blind spots. You can't know everything. Having a trusted advisor is so important, which is why I always have coaches as well, like in every area, even in fitness. Like, I want somebody telling me my nutrition, because sometimes I can't see what I'm doing, right? Or I can't see my blind spots. All that being said, fast fat loss has major benefits if you can stay even keeled and preferably work with somebody, okay? And here's how I would go about it, okay? For women, I would start at 1,500 calories. For men, I would probably put it at 1,800 calories. And I'm talking for most people, that's where your calories are going to be. People try to make this very complicated. It's not. Like, there's not a million different sizes of people. We're all between 5 feet and 6 feet. Vast majority of us. And those above and below, it's not going to be too far off. It's not like there can be humans who are, 8 feet tall, right? Or 1 foot tall. My point with this is that the physics of fat loss depends on your size. So our calories is going to be very simple. The next thing I would do is I would make sure to get, if I was a female, I would go 100 to 120 grams of protein. If I was a male, I would go 150 to 180 grams of protein. Again, most people are going to be fit right in there. Don't make this more complicated than it needs to be, okay? We're not trying to be perfect on the dot. What's the most optimal? We're trying to get results, right? And trust me, being off by the optimal amount of protein, who's ever going to even know, number one? And that's not going to be like, oh, you were not eating 20 grams of protein, too little, too much, so now everything is ruined. It doesn't work like that. Now, you got your protein, you got your calories. Start walking 10,000 steps. Figure out your keystone food. This is where, like, if you go through all my content, find the stuff about keystone foods or message me and I'll help you figure that out. Ranbir.Sanghera on Instagram, or, hit the link down below and contact me. But find something that can give you 100 to 120, 30 grams of protein without even thinking about it. And the simplest thing is just shakes. And what's that going to do is let's say you get 100 grams, and let's say you're a female and you're getting 100 grams of protein from shakes. Like, stop thinking about, oh, is this too much shakes? Just hit the protein. What that's going to do, 1 gram of protein has 4 calories. That's 400 calories for your 100 grams of protein. And if you're a female, like I said, you're going to have 1,500 calories. And now minus 400, you're left with 1,100 calories. That's where you can have fun. That's where you can enjoy life and not, make it difficult for yourself. You want to eat a hamburger and fries at McDonald's every day? Do that. How easy is that? You put it on autopilot. Okay? So that's how you get faster fat loss in a very, again, if you have the right framework and awareness and preferably a coach, set you up for permanent, sustainable fat loss. Okay? And that's kind of why I build in the enjoyment as well. And then if you do have a coach, they can help guide you to slowly increase those calories over time without gaining any weight back. Okay? But again, the point of this is faster fat loss is not bad. It's not good, it's not bad. It just is, right? And if you know how to do it, you can take advantage of it. It's Ranbir. As always, if this is helpful, please like, comment, subscribe, share. It really means a lot. If you have questions about coaching, consultation calls, programs, hit that link down below.